Hey Hedgies, welcome back. I'm Jane Sachet, I write recipes for a living. I've got an awesome food blog called Hedgecombers.com, and did you know Hedgecombers.com had its 10th birthday this past weekend? In like the blogging world, a 10-year-old blog is like an OAP, but a really funky one with really good recipes. But if you've never popped over there, you really should go and have a rummage through the archives. There's a category on campfire cooking recipes, there's a category on camper van cooking recipes. Just like, it's mammoth. I have talked a lot over the last 10 years. There's a whole heap of recipes. Don't go too far back in time because there's some really bad photography, but the newer stuff is quite pretty and it all tastes gorgeous, obviously. Anyway, if you've never seen my videos before, then welcome to Myrtle. She's my adorable camper van, and it's in this tiny little kitchen that I make you some amazing one-pan camping recipes to prove that you don't need a lot of space or a lot of kit to make good food, and also to prove that we all hate washing up, and one pan is just like, it's the way to go. So today's recipe, it's shakshuka. It's very healthy, it's very tasty. It's tomatoes and herbs and spices and vegetables, and then in that tomatoey beautiful sauce you poach eggs in that. It's just, if you've never had it, man, you haven't lived. Okay, I'm going to start off with just a little bit of oil. Oh, my pan is preheated. I'm using golden ghee from the Happy Butter Company, and this one is it's golden ghee and it's got turmeric in it, so have a look at the colour of that. It smells yummy. It's going to work really well with the flavours that we're using here, so thank you, Happy Butter. So I have a very small red onion here, just a half of a regular sized onion will be fine. I'm using red onion. You can use whatever colour you like. Just on a medium to low heat, just sweat that down. Once your onion has softened down, you can add in your other veggies. I've got a small red pepper, I've got some garlic and the stalks of the coriander. We've got the leaf here for at the end. We're going to scatter this over the top of the dish, but the stalks are full of flavour and they taste great. Please don't throw them away. Just chop them nice and fine and they can go in at this stage. And once they're mixed, we can pop our tomatoes in, and these are chopped tomatoes just to make your life easier. And you can turn that heat up a little bit. You don't want it like boiling crazy because it's just going to splatter everywhere, but certainly turn it up a little bit. Okay, we're also going to add half a tablespoon to a whole tablespoon of tomato puree, and also add your spices. We've got chilli, we've got cumin and smoked paprika, and the full ingredients list as always can be found in the description box below. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and I'm just going to pop the lid on and let that simmer very gently just for 3, 4, 5 minutes, just to really start cooking those vegetables down. And in other news, Myrtle, the beautiful camper van, she failed her MOT. And in other news, I'm off on a press trip. I'm going to Mallorca. So I imagine I'm going to come back all inspired about Mediterranean flavours and seafoods, and I don't even know what else. What's Mallorca known for food-wise? I don't know. Watch this space. Okay, now the fun bit. So this is where you get your eggs, and these eggs are from my chickens, and if I can open them, how pretty. So you want to kind of push your veggies out of the way, make a little nest in the sauce, and that's where you're going to crack your eggs in. There we go. And now we're just going to pop the lid back on, let those poach in that sauce, let the vegetables cook down and soften even more, let all those flavours mingle, and then in about 10, maybe 15 minutes, when the eggs are cooked through, dinner will be served. Can you hear that hail? Okay, let's check our shakshuka. Oh yes. You lift the eggs up and you can see that they're all holding together, but there's still a little bit too much of a wobble on that one. And it's not sticking on the bottom, so that's good. All those veggies are cooking down nicely. Another few minutes, I reckon. Now we can see that the eggs are cooked and we're ready to eat. So turn the heat off, sprinkle with some coriander. If you don't like coriander, then you can use parsley. If you can get fresh parsley on your travels, that will work perfectly well too. And there we have it. One beautiful, healthy, tasty, filling, flavoursome shakshuka. You can have this as it is, or you can serve it with crusty bread or even rice. But if you keep it like this, you've got a really nice low carb dinner for one. Or if you're going to serve it with bread or another starch, then that would feed 2 people. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give it a thumbs up, and do subscribe to my channel too. I bring out a new camping recipe every Wednesday, either cooked in Myrtle or when it stops hailing and raining and snowing and everything, then we will be doing some campfire recipes for you as well. So subscribe, share this recipe with your buddies, give it the thumbs up, and until next time, mwah, happy camping.